That's it. From now on, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I am tired of messing around. Today, something gonna die.
Ranch buck.
Go find this.
Today's outdoor adventure is brought to you by Primo's Hunting Calls, Matthew's Solo Cam, Camo Wraps, Gorilla Tree Stands, Weaver and Tidmore Attorneys, Mossy Oak Brand Camo, Carbon Express Arrows, Pepsi, Thompson Center Arms, Colonial Chevrolet Buick, Cox Industries, and Marvin's Building Material and Home Centers. Now, it's the day before bow season here in southern Illinois at my friend the Stokes Farm. Now, I really hadn't planned on working on my golf cart, but for some reason or other, this thing just wouldn't run right. I mean, I spent hour after hour trying to get it running right. It just smoke and smoke and smoke, and it act like it wanted to start running, then it wouldn't. It just keep on smoking. I just got so aggravated with it, I went and got mad off the combine, as bad as I hated to, and got him to try to see if he could lend me some of his expertise. And man, he just threw his hands up there and just basically gave up, and so did I. So Matt decided to let us borrow his four-wheeler out of sympathy for us. So we did that. We took his four-wheeler and took it out to the edge of the soybean field and took these climbing sticks and these lock-ons and walked across this field out here, trying to hang a lock-on in some trees out here in the middle of this field. It's kind of like a little ditch line. Now, there's not a whole lot of trees available in this area of the state, so we just kind of had to take what we could get. Now it's opening morning, and I'm going to give my cameraman just a little bit of advice.
You gotta be ready, because you don't never know when it's going to happen. I could be standing here just like this right here. You sitting over half asleep. I could be standing there like this. Here he comes, here he comes. Yeah. And then you sitting over going, missed every bit of it. You got to be ready, boy. Got to have your game face on. You're a professional cameraman. You got to step up and act like it. Get your game face on, pro. And think about it like this. You don't get to shoot until I do. That's some incentive there. There's no tree around here ideal to put any type of stand in, even a lock-on. But we did hang some lock-ons out there and saw some limbs and got us some little openings to shoot out of. Matt has been seeing a good buck up here and 4 or 5 other bucks. He thinks maybe 2 or 3 of them may be shooters, but one real nice dark horn 10 point. So that's what we're after this afternoon, just a shooter buck. You know, if it's a big one, fine. Let's go. It's about a little bit after 4 o'clock. It gets dark about 7 o'clock and it's 90 degrees, so come on. Feel just like a little zoo monkey. Y'all might be wondering what I'm doing sitting in these trees, especially this time of year when it's 90 degrees. Well, I'm sitting in this stand for a good reason. You see, it's opening week of bow season. As I sit here in this stand, waiting on the wind to blow, I want to shoot a buck, but I might take a doe. I couldn't take it if it got any hotter. That's the reason I brought along my bottle of water. They're just staged up, what they're doing. A lot of times, what happened, we got some does back there, some bigger does and smaller does, and a young, looks like an 8-point, but they're staged up. And what I mean by that, deer have what I call a staging area, an area that they all go to gather up before they enter a field or before they travel. And that back there is an old log landing that's grown up with grass and weeds. And that's what I call their staging area. And it is their staging area because that's where they're all gathering right now. And I would have thought that those does were waiting on that buck that just showed up before they came onto the field, but they're not. They're still there, so undoubtedly there's a bigger buck going to join them in a minute. And when he does, I guarantee you, man, I bet you that they're all going to come out here in this soybean field as soon as a bigger buck joins them. And that's what they're waiting on. Yeah, that one buck's got at least one kicker. I know he's a 9-point. I tell you though, man, neither one of those deer are old deer. That 8-point's a good-looking buck. Now in Alabama or down south, I'd shoot him, but up here, neither one of those I don't believe is a mature deer. They're pretty though, man, good-looking bucks. Does everywhere. We got does. We had 2 of them right here, about 8 yards. And we're about 30 foot up a tree, so 8 yards is literally like being straight down. And there was about 10 more all out in here. They're still right out there, about 40 yards. There's a couple of spikes, but nothing worth spending a whole lot of time looking at. There's 3 rack bucks out here now. Like I said, none of them are mature, I don't think. Angle. But we got this 8-point and this 9-point and all their does sitting there feeding in this ditch right here. And they're coming along this way. Actually, they cross the ditch like they're going to those woods, but I believe they'll feed along that ditch because that's where Matt's been seeing them feed. That 8-point's pretty. So is that 9-point. It's an 8-point, mainframe 8-point with a kicker. Those some pretty bucks right there. Where? I don't see him. Oh my God, yes. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Big Daddy. Elvis is in the building. He's here. He just arrived. He's huge.
Marvin's Building Materials and Home Centers make shopping for home improvement so easy, you'll have to shop us to believe it. Great selection, helpful sales associates, and everyday low prices. Come shop Marvin's drive-through lumber yard. Tired of loading your lumber purchases twice? It's better at Marvin's. Load straight into your vehicle. It's that easy. And Marvin's also offers free delivery. Marvin's, making it easy, one project at a time.
let's go.
Cox Industries is celebrating over 50 years of producing the Southeast's finest, longest-lasting, state-of-the-art treated lumber. Whether it's for commercial use like utility poles and heavy-duty bridge timbers for your yard, playground, or farm, Cox Industries Select Grade Lumber is the first in class. Log on to Ronnie's website to find a dealer nearest you or find out how you could win a Cox Industries free hunt giveaway.
When you have the ultimate outdoor vehicle, or you just want the ultimate outdoor look, you need ultimate outdoor protection. Wrap, trim, or accent your investment with the latest in high-definition camo. Visit the guys on the web at camowraps.com or give them a call at 866-CAMO-MAN and hide your toys.
Ronnie's trucks are provided by Colonial Chevrolet in Talladega, Alabama, and equipped with a new HVX camo package offered exclusively by Southern Comfort Conversions in Trussville, Alabama.
Guess what? I'm not gonna shoot the 8-point. Him and the 9-point just got a free ride. That's the deer I want. Man, check him horns out, boy. Look how dark they are. Look at them horns. Look how dark they are. Like an 11-point, is it? Or 10 or 11 point, I can't hardly tell. Got that nose buried up in them soybeans. I don't know. I think he's a 10-point, but every now and then I look at him, it looks like an 11-point. That is a huge buck. He's just barely in range. You got him? I'm fixing to take that big one. No, the 10 or 11 point. Up on the hill. You ready? This is bad awkward. This is the only shot I got. Look, it's now or never, fellas. I gotta do it now if I'm gonna do it. Right over top this log. Oh man, what a bug. What a bug. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hello, boys and girls. I'm Mr. Ronnie, and this is Mr. Ronnie's neighborhood.
CycleMax got me here. CycleMax got me here.
CycleMax got me here. CycleMax deals with every brand name, every shape, size, and color of slightly used, previously owned ATVs and motorcycles, and they have a huge selection with over 50 to choose from at all times.
Folks, stop by and see my friends at CycleMax in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Get the max for your money, get out here, and get the max out of life.
Weaver Tidmore is a law firm of dedicated trial attorneys committed to the representation of injured and wronged parties. The lawyers of Weaver Tidmore handle a wide array of personal injury, wrongful death, and business fraud cases. This includes injury resulting from serious automobile accidents and dangerous prescription drugs. We continuously strive to obtain the most favorable result possible for our clients through a skillful and innovative use of the civil justice system. Initial consultations are free, and you never pay an attorney's fee unless we collect for you.
If you purchase my DVD with 24 exciting gun and bow deer hunts from across the Southeast and Midwest, I'll give you nearly 2 hours of gun and bow turkey hunts with 28 turkey kills for a total of nearly 4 hours of exciting non-stop hunts, all for $15.99. Get yours today.
Serious archers agree. Arrows are not accessories. Presenting the all-new Maxima Hunter by Carbon Express. Engineered with our revolutionary front-of-center design, this arrow will take your downrange accuracy to the next level. Want to shoot better? Shoot a better arrow. Ask for the new Maxima Hunter with front-of-center design, only from Carbon Express.
Be sure to tune in to Ronnie's radio show every Saturday morning from 4 to 6 a.m. on 101.1 FM, The Source in Birmingham, Alabama. Or listen to Ronnie on the World Wide Web at thesourcefm.com. This portion of today's show is brought to you by CycleMax, your source for previously owned ATVs and motorcycles, and by Camo Wraps, the ultimate outdoor protection.
I found my arrow out in the soybean field this morning. We found just enough sign to figure out the angle he's taking on this ridge here, and it's taking us right to the bottom where I figured the deer would go. We talked about it last night. There's a bunch of brush tops down here in the bottom where they cut timber at this summer, and it's grown up real thick in there. I mean, there's weeds this high, brush tops just laying everywhere, and we actually jumped a deer down in there the other day. So I expect that's probably where he went. You know, I hope so. I got my fingers crossed anyway. I hadn't lost a handful of deer in 20 years, so it'd kill me to lose this deer right here because it's a lot of meat on that deer, and it's a good trophy too. But I got the meat promised to a family that I really need to deliver to, so I really need to find this deer before it ruins because it's getting up pretty warm. I mean, I'm already sweating big time right now, but Chase, my cameraman, he's got more patience than I do when it comes to tracking, so he's gonna do the hand and knee thing. I'm gonna head down this logging road and just go ahead and get in the bottom and just start digging through brush tops. So cross your fingers for me, please, please.
Find him, Ronnie.
I got him, baby, I got him. Come on in, man, there he is, right there. Right there in the brush top I walked around a while ago 3 times. Look at him. Lord, cheers. Oh man, he's beautiful too. Check him out.
Oh
Look
man,
at
he's.
Look at that Chase. Check him out, baby.
Golly.
Look at him. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Man, he's beautiful, Ronnie.
Ooh, yeah,
Heck
baby. Man, it's sweet. I got him low, just like what I thought, man. But boy, I tell you what. You know what? I believe this rascal was. I believe he dropped right here last night, Chase, and I believe he was dead when we walked to right up there. Man, God, didn't even sleep last night. I worried about this thing all night. It was hot today, man. I've been sweating around there looking for this thing. It didn't hardly leave any sign. Our sign dried up, and I can't believe that because I hit him so low. I really just thought the deer would probably just bleed out. And then all of a sudden, I picked up. He must have got clogged up because he unleashed, and I followed a blood trail into here to this. Actually, he was right there. I just pulled him out here, and where you could see him. But man, he left a good trail then. But I just got him real low, and man, I tell you what, these flies are starting to get bad. It's real warm, but God, thank you, God. Thank Matt and Donna Stokes for letting me hunt their property. And I especially want to thank Matt because he's actually saw this deer a couple days before we got up here and told us about him. He said, I seen one I think will make you proud. Well, when Matt says that, he don't talk about little deer, 2.5 and 3.5 year old deer. This deer's 250 pounds. And oh man, beautiful. Soybean eating buck, man. We had our choice between an 8-point, a 9-point, a mainframe 8 with a kicker, a 7-point, another 6-point. And I was going to take that 8-point, I'll be honest with you. And then I saw a Big Daddy come out, and I said, no, I'm going to wait on him. And then a coyote spooked them all, and they went up the hillside and was just about out of range. And man, I mean, the deer, I just really couldn't tell for sure. We could tell last night when we watched it on the video that played it back through the camera, could tell that I hit him real low. So, but it was right there in the kill zone, right where, that's exactly where we thought we hit him, Chase, right there. Man, it was good. He didn't run 250 yards down here, but in this thick brush, here's actually a treetop right here. That's where he was laying up in that top, and I just drug him out here where you could see it. But we got him, and the meat's still gonna be good because it hadn't got that hot yet, and awesome, man. Look at that.
I tell you, I got this meat promised to some folks, some evacuees from New Orleans, and I tell you, I'm gonna be glad to get it back to them because they deserve it. And undoubtedly, I guess the good Lord figures I deserve this deer because I got him, and I am so pumped up. 11 point. I don't know this deer's score, probably 140. I mean, it's got a lot of horns on him, but we got 250 pounds of meat, and I'm tickled to death with that.
My little golf cart, well, it seems that they only make two types of golf carts, a gas and an electric. They don't make a diesel. I filled that thing up with diesel before I left the house, so that's what the problem was. My bad. Matt and Donna Stokes, two incredible people, man. Not only did they allow me to hunt their farm, but they also spotted this deer a few days before I came up there to hunt, and they were tickled to death that I took the deer, and Matt said, hey, you got to be sure and come back during gun season. I said, guess what? I'll be back. Folks that know me know that I'm just like an old buck. I like to take the path of least resistance. That's why a few years ago, when I built my new home, I chose Marvin's Building Material and Home Centers to be my source for all my building material needs. Marvin's made it so easy, I even chose their nursery and lawn and garden center for my landscaping needs. As you can see, Marvin's made it easy for me. So let Marvin's Building Material and Home Centers make it easy for you, one project at a time.
When you have the ultimate outdoor vehicle, or you just want the ultimate outdoor look, you need Camo Wrap's the ultimate outdoor protection. Wrap, trim, or accent your investment with the latest in high-definition camo. Visit the guys on the web at camowraps.com or give them a call at 866-CAMO-MAN and hide your toys.
Gosh, I love bow hunting. You just don't know. You can sit there for days and hours and not know when all of a sudden, bam.
I've hunted my whole life for that deer. You just gotta love bow hunting.
A recurve does kill one.
You believe that? Swing and a miss.
The Truth 3 Bow Hunting, only from Primos.
If you purchase my DVD with 24 exciting gun and bow deer hunts from across the Southeast and Midwest, I'll give you nearly 2 hours of gun and bow turkey hunts with 28 turkey kills for a total of nearly 4 hours of exciting non-stop hunts, all for $15.99. Get yours today.
Tired of your old tree stand? Take your hunt to the next level with Gorilla. Presenting Gorilla Climbing Tree Stands with Gorilla Grip pivoting arms. Adjusted trees as thin as 8 inches in diameter and as thick as 20 inches for a stronger grip than ever before. Gorilla Grip, only on Gorilla Climbing Tree Stands. Gorilla tested, Gorilla tough.
If you have any questions or comments about today's show, email Ronnie at Ronnie Smith's Outdoors or log on to Ronnie's website at RonnieSmithsOutdoors.com.
Oh, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going. Oh, yeah. Go on down, Biggin. Oh, my gosh. Opening morning, gun season, Southern Illinois. It hadn't been daylight 15 minutes. Let me tell you exactly what happened. Oh, gosh, I'm shaking. My 3-in-1 gun. It'll kill them, field dress them, and blacken them all at the same time. This son of a gun, it was $2 up on the hill up there, and I grunted to him. It was a 6-point, and I could tell he was looking at something. He was afraid to commit to us, and I grunted. When I did, this 8-point started coming down the hill. Could you see him good, Chase? Yeah. The 8-point? Yeah. Okay, and he started coming down the hill, and he was coming to us, and we're sitting there watching him. I was gonna see if he was a shooter or not. All of a sudden, I heard a deer running. I grunted again. All of a sudden, I heard a deer running behind us, and I turned around and looked. There's a creek right down here below us. And this thing, huh? Yeah, I heard him go through the water, and you were sitting there still filming that there. I was going, chase, chase, chase. Folks, I'm telling you, it's like 15 yards right here to this creek. And this son is walking through that creek. He come out looking all around for me, and this grunt call. Didn't know when you got him. Got it on record. You ain't going nowhere. Shoot me. Oh, yeah. Go on down, baby. Oh, my gosh. Just lay his vest here. Opening morning. Cover up that big wound that Thompson Center put in him. That thing knocked a hole in him. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 point, Chase. 9 point. Man, look at that. Now, pretty. Look how long those tines are. It's pretty butt. Those horns nearly come together here at the front. Big old neck, man. Look at that neck. God, he's huge, man. Good buck, beautiful buck. You know what? I tell you, I really appreciate Matt and Donna Stokes for allowing us to come and go as we please up here and hunt their property. It's hard to find people like that, and they've turned out to be real good friends and real good to us. And man, every time we come up here, and not to mention they scout deer for us before we get here, and it's just been awesome and a real pleasure to hunt up here. And gosh, we've seen some deer up here, and I've taken some good ones up here too. It's an awesome place to hunt. Opening day of gun season, Illinois, Stokes Farm. It's 18 degrees. I'm fixing to go get warm and head back to Alabama. Man, sweet.
Today's outdoor adventure has been brought to you by these fine sponsors.